Alright, good morning. This is now Unit 7, Section 1. This is the first handout of this section, and so we're going to go through. There is no answer key that you can look at, so you guys make sure you follow along on the one that we do. So first thing, we're looking at scatter plots now. Classify scatter plots as positive, negative, or no correlation. So looking at the very first one, I notice that the dots are all over the place. There's no rhyme or reason, so this is a no correlation for number one. Number two, I see that the dots kind of start up high and then tend to go low. So my line, if I were to draw this, is going down to the right. So this is a negative correlation. Number three, the dots start low and tend to go up high in this direction. So if I drew a line, it would go up and to the right. So that would be positive. Number four, they're more grouped together. So definitely positive going in up to the right. These are grouped together closer. So this would be a negative one going down to the right. And this, again, they're all over the place. No correlation here. So no correlation on that one. Okay, hopefully those are pretty easy for you to see and do. Alright. Number 7. This time you actually have to plot these points, and then we're going to look for a correlation if we can find one. Okay, so plot this data plot. So we're going to take these scores and plot them all. So we're grouping them in pairs like this. So hours slept on the bottom and test scores on the side. So first one was 8 and up to about 83. So we're going to round off these things if they're in between. So there's my first dot. 7 and 86. So 7, 86, a little bit higher. Okay, next one was 7 and 74. So same 7. Here's 75. So 74 is a little bit lower. 8 and 88. So 8 is here. 88 somewhere in the middle there would be good. Okay, so that's done. That's done. 6 and 76. So here's 6 and go up to 76 right about there. 5 and 63. So over 5 and up to 63. So right about there. That's done. 7 and 90. Over 7 up to 90. Right about there. That's done. 4 and 60. It's a lower score. And then we have 9 and 89, so 9, 89, just a little bit below the 90. And it looks like our last one is 7 and 81. Alright, so those are our points. So it looks like they start low here maybe and tend to go upwards. So I would say this is a positive correlation. Okay. Again, the only reason being is that these are here. If I didn't have those, I might still stretch it to a positive correlation. So there we go on number 7. Now flip it to the page over. We have some more things we need to plot here. Number 8. Okay, here's our temperatures. And it looks like I'm going to plot down water consumption and temperature. So water consumption is on the x-axis. Well, these are backwards. And temperature is on the y. So be careful. Again, this is my x-axis, and over here is my y-axis. So watch it when you plot those. So I'm going to go 48 and up to 99. So that's done. 27 and 85. Over 27, so right about here maybe, and up to 85. 48 to 97, so 48, 97, so I got a couple of those back to back. 16 and 75, so 16 and 75, that's done. 32 and 92. Okay, maybe right about there. 25 and 85, 25 and up to 85, maybe right about there. And 20 and 83, so 20 and up to about 83. Okay. Notice I am checking them off as I do them, that way I know I have them. And it looks like if I were to use my pen The line looks like right about there, maybe. So if I were to draw this through, maybe something about like that. So here we have another positive correlation. Okay. Alright. What is the correlation? The Scott got it. So we're not using the day. Good, we got those all set. Okay, identify the data sets that have positive, negative, or no correlation. Alright, so here we have number 8. The number of hours a person has driven and the number of miles driven. So the more hours you go, the more miles you go, right? Does that make sense? The longer I drive, so this would be positive. Think about as hours progresses, my miles get more. The number of siblings a student has and the grade they have in math class. So as the more students go up, the grade goes up. That would be positive. Next one, the age of a car and the value of the car. Ooh, so as the age goes up of a car, the value actually goes down. That would be negative. Okay. The number of weeks a CD has been out and the total sales. So I'm guessing the first week is going to have a lot of sales, but as it goes on, the sales get less and less, so it tends to come down. So negative. Alright, number 12, the number of years a person went to school and their income. So usually the more years you go, the greater your income. So they both kind of go up. So that would be positive. The number of songs downloaded on your iPod and the amount of memory available. So the more songs you have, the less memory you have. So as one goes up, the other goes down. That would be negative. And 14, the amount of time spent on the computer instant messaging your friends and the number of computers in your house. So the more computers you have in your house, it looks like the more time you can do those things. So that would be positive. At least I would think so. I have 3 boys, so they have a lot of messages going out. The age of a house and the number of people living in the house. That's a good one. So as the house gets older, you're just talking like one family owner. As the kids grow up, the kids eventually leave the house. So as the age of the house goes up, the number of people actually goes down. That would probably be a negative correlation. Alright, so that takes care of the first sheet.